Chosen one, God is funding your life now. Stop worrying. You are not here by accident, and if you feel stirring inside you right now, do not ignore it, because something powerful is unfolding in your life. At this very moment, I am speak directly to you. You weren't supposed to make it this far broke. Say that out loud. I wasn't supposed to make it this far broke, because somewhere in your spirit, you know you're not lazy, you're not careless. You've prayed, you've planned, you've worked nights you don't talk about, and yet here you are minus checking your balance with your eyes half closed, hoping the number is kinder than you remember. I need you to hear this before anything else. Your bank account is not a verdict on your worth. It never was. And tonight, we're going to talk about something heavier than money, minus we're going to talk about why you carry it like it's a punishment, and what it would feel like to finally put it down. You're tired in a way. Sleep doesn't fix. It's not just the bills, it's the bracing. The way you flinch before you open an app, the way you do math in your head at the grocery store before the cashier even rings you up. The way "I'm fine" has become the most exhausting sentence you say all day. You've started to believe that struggle is just who you are now, that some people get ease and you get effort, that God minus, if he's even paying attention, minus handed you the hard version of life on purpose, and everyone else got the easy mode. And underneath all of it, there is a quieter, crueler thought. Maybe I'm just bad at this. Maybe I'm the problem. You are not the problem. You are a person carrying weight nobody taught you how to put down. So let's talk about how, one, you were never meant to carry this alone somewhere along the way. You decided that needing help was a character flaw, that asking minus even asking God minus meant you'd failed at independence. So you white-knuckled it. You smiled in rooms where you were drowning. You said, "I've got it," when you absolutely did not have it. But here's the truth. Nobody told you. Strength was never about carrying everything by yourself. Strength is knowing when to set the weight down and let it be held by something bigger than your own two hands. That's not weakness. That's wisdom finally catching up to exhaustion. 2. Worry is just love with nowhere to go. You worry about money because you love the people depending on you. You worry about the future because you care enough to imagine it. Worry isn't a flaw. In your character minus, it's misplaced love, circling the same fear over and over because it doesn't know where else to land. What if you redirected that energy? Not by pretending the fear isn't real, but by giving it somewhere safer to rest than the inside of your own chest at 2 a.m. 3. Your past doesn't get a vote in your future. Maybe you grew up watching adults stretch $10 into a week of meals. Maybe scarcity was the air you breathed before you even understood what money was. That shapes you minus, but it doesn't sentence you. The patterns you learned as a child surviving were brilliant for survival, but you're not just surviving anymore. You're trying to build, and building requires a different kind of belief than the one that got you through hard years. You're allowed to outgrow the fear, even if it raised you. 4. Stop confusing provision with perfection. You keep waiting for the moment. Everything lines up minus stable job, full savings, zero debt minus, before you'll let yourself exhale. But provision rarely looks like perfection. It looks like rent getting paid one more month. It looks like an unexpected kindness from a stranger. It looks like just enough, right on time, again and again. If you're only willing to feel grateful when everything is solved, you'll spend your whole life refusing to notice you're being carried. 5. OIB. The comparison trap is stealing your peace. You scroll past someone's vacation, someone's new car, someone's effortless-looking life, and something in you quietly collapses. Why not me? But you're comparing your unfiltered Tuesday to someone else's curated highlight reel. You don't know their debt. You don't know their sleepless nights. You don't know what they sacrificed off camera. Comparison isn't information minus. It's theft. It steals the peace you could be having right now in your actual life, with your actual blessings. 6. Well, your anxiety is not a prophecy. Just because you can imagine the worst-case scenario doesn't mean you're predicting it. Your mind is wired to scan for danger. Minus, that's not a spiritual failure. That's biology trying to protect you. But biology isn't always right about what's coming. The eviction notice you're dreading might never arrive. The job loss you're rehearsing might never happen. Your anxious mind is not a prophet. It's a smoke detector that sometimes goes off when you're just making toast. 7. Rest is not the same as giving up. You've been taught that stopping means failing, that if you're not grinding, you're falling behind. So even your rest is anxious, minus you nap with your phone in your hand. You relax with one eye on your inbox. But rest isn't quitting. Rest is what lets you come back sharper, steadier, less reactive. The people who actually build something lasting aren't the ones who never stopped minus. They're the ones who learned when stopping was the wisest move they could make. 8. You are allowed to receive, not just earn, if you've spent your life proving your worth through output, minus through hustle, through being the dependable one, through never asking for anything minus receiving, might feel almost unbearable, like you don't deserve good things unless you bled for them first. But not everything good in your life has to be earned through suffering. Some things are simply given. A friend who shows up unannounced with groceries. An unexpected refund. A moment of unearned calm in the middle of chaos. Let yourself receive it without immediately trying to pay it back. 9. Awain. Your current season is not your final address right now feels permanent, because right now is all you can feel. But seasons change, minus sometimes slowly, sometimes overnight, almost always when you least expect it. The version of you reading this in 6 months, in 2 years, may look back at tonight and barely recognize the fear you're carrying. You are not stuck. You are in between, and in between is uncomfortable. But it is not forever. 10. Peace is a decision before it's a feeling. You keep waiting to feel peaceful before you act peaceful minus. But it often works the other way around. You unclench your jaw first. You take the slow breath first. You speak to yourself gently first. And somewhere in the repetition of choosing calm, the feeling eventually follows the decision. You don't have to wait for everything to be okay to start treating yourself like someone who's going to be okay. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not the only one lying awake doing math that never quite adds up to peace. You have survived every single hard month you were sure would break you, everyone. That's not luck minus, that's evidence. Evidence that something in you keeps finding a way, even when you can't see how. So tonight, let yourself put the weight down, just for a few minutes. Breathe. You don't have to solve everything by morning. You just have to take the next right step and trust that the same strength that got you through yesterday is still available to you today. If this gave you even a little bit of peace, stay a while longer minus subscribe, and let's keep walking through this together. One honest night at a time.